Hey, good morning, Team TMP. This is Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching, and the NQ Algo has been modified and is ready to be released. We have one or two just little tweaks that'll be added through the week as we get to it, but I wanted to show you the results, both the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're going to start with the good. We're going to review Friday as the Algo would fire. This is being run in Sim, just so you know, but everyone who knows who has it, the sim matches very, very closely to the real-time execution. And so what we're going to do is we're going to run this with, let me roll this back. I want to show you how it fires. This was a lot of work. I want to thank team members Ed, Bill, Sean, for all the hard work that's gone into this, and the entire team for the patience putting up with me as we put this through its paces. So here we go. Take a look. So I'm obviously running this fast because I want to show you a couple different days. So this is being run with 4 contracts. The scales are, here, let me show them real quick. So this is running with 4 minis, right? The trade times are 8:30. We have the blockout period from 8:56 to 9:02, and then it cuts off at 14:30. You can really, that last hour, it generally is not worth running. We'll just cut it at 1400, and that'll be just going forward. Let's see, max position size is 4 contracts. 50. Let's see, at 15 points, it goes to, no break even mode. Sorry, excuse me. Stop is 11 points, so that's $220 per contract. So that means on 4 contracts, if you take a full stop, that's obviously $880. My math's a little weak. What makes this work is, first of all, the first 2 get scaled off at 10, so if you get stopped, you're pretty much break even, slightly under. Second scale goes at 30 points, and the next scale goes at 50 points. The RR makes this thing work. Okay, so we're going to hit OK. Okay, we're going to hit stop real quick to reload the times. Let's run this back. We'll start it at 8:30. And we'll hit play. And again, all of y'all will have this hopefully by tonight. Ed's working the numbers now for the annual. And here we go. You'll see where the orders are getting executed. You start off with P&L at the beginning of the day of about $2,000. You're going to give a little bit of it back. You can see where the orders are executing and pulling back. The RR again is key there. You'll see to start the day 623 for the average winner, minus 225 for the average loser. It's going to pull back a little bit. I think at one point we lose over half that P&L. So you have to watch the drawdown side of it, depending on the size of the account you're in. In 50K accounts, I'd run it with 10 micros, with 6 going off on the first scale. So here you can see it went trend down. We're still plus 1,000. You can see it does not overfire on the shorts as we lift. There's going to be a little stop there. So you can see we gave back the whole P&L there to start the day. That's fine. We're down to minus 695. So it's important to think through, hey, if my drawdown is 2,000 and I'm going to negative 1,000, you got to have the account that can handle that drawdown. Now you're at plus 1385. And since if I could tell exactly where the trade was going to work, I would just run it there, right? We're at 525. Again, I thought the PA was relatively difficult yesterday, and that's why this is important. You'll see once the rotations open how the P&L just expands dramatically. So we're up 2505. Now we're up. See, once the rotations open, this thing just is beautiful. 4505. And that's about, I think, where we're going to end the day. It misses one trade that we still have to plug in. That would push this to about 6,500. And you'll see it doesn't have to catch the whole trade, doesn't have to trend the whole day long. It's going to take some stops along the way, be able to handle it. You'll see we're at a 36% win rate, 584 average winner, 255 average loser. They can handle the runs in a direct line. See here we're at 43.20 heading into the last part of the day. And it won't take any trades after 2 o'clock. And that finishes the day right there. Now what would change here is we've got to get this pattern in right here to pick up the P&L, but as you can see, very, very good on that end. Okay, I want to go through Wednesday. Wednesday was another day where I really hated the PA. And the reason I hate this PA is normally I have difficulty with my own trading with this one bar up, one bar down, one bar up, one bar down. I use tight stops in my trading, so it becomes really difficult. So that's 43.20 for Wednesday. We'll run Friday real quick. This is the result of a lot of work, guys. A lot of work. So you can see by 8:47 on Wednesday morning, you were already up 3K. The first hour is really good. It gets those beautiful rotations. 5K on Wednesday morning. Obviously, you can just go home at that point if you choose not to trade all day. I don't think it improves very much through the day, but we'll see. I'm going to go back and show you all that the third, which was a particularly very good day that we all profited from. We were all there trading it together, right? And I'm going to show you a difficult day. So by 9:45, you're at 5,200 here. Again, the key is the tie. I do not care where the market actually goes. I care more about the way in which it goes. I don't have to know whether the market's going up or down with this. You can see it takes its stops, doesn't have a dramatic back end outcome. Here when we're firing straight down, you'll notice I don't have to catch the bottom to still have a great day. You can see here I took 2 stops on the way up, still plus 24.10. There's another stop, still up 15.30. Again, you're going to have to decide what kind of drawdown is viable for you and adjust your trade size if you're in an Apex or a Top Step account, or if your personal P&L, you know, heck, most people in the room, if they make $1,000 or $2,000 in the day, I mean, who wouldn't be ecstatic with that? You'll see this clean up here in the last hour. 23.90, 44.30, 36.10, 36.40, and that's the end of the day. You end up plus 36.40, about 5,500 was your max. Again, pretty damn good. So let's go back now. On January 3rd was a particularly good day for those who were worried, like, hey, will this take away that great day that we had? It was this Thursday, January 2nd, excuse me. Let's go in and replay it. And you'll see it wasn't an easy day. You can see we had trend down, trend up. So let's just go see what it was. Play. So we're at 8:36, no trade so far. There's your first trade. Start the day down a little bit, 20 bucks. Down 940. So it does have some down mornings in there. But you can see for trend up, remember we're trading 4 contracts. It's very easy to get annihilated if your shorts are incorrect. Very easy to get annihilated. That was just a roughly a 177 to 445 run, 200 points. You're down 940 on 4 contracts. Pretty freaking difficult to achieve. So now we're down 1860. And we're down $55. Now we're up 1,025, 815. And you'll see the RR down there, 554 to negative 254. You'll see it kick in here. Negative 845. Negative 1845. And if I'm wrong on the date here and I catch it wrong, I'm still fine with this from a P&L standpoint. See, that choppy PA makes it very difficult on the algo. Very difficult. By 11 o'clock, you're down $1,000. Maybe it was the Wednesday instead of the Thursday. It's fine. I'll go look in a second. I don't want to hide the difficult days. I want to highlight the difficult days. Negative 1240 by 1150. But remember, up 5K, 3 to 5K on one day, down 1240 is acceptable. And magically we're up 760, up 1760, up 1525, up 2305. This is 1230. All the market has to do is open up with these beautiful rotations, and it works great. Up 3415 by 1 o'clock. Uh, 1:30 we're at let's see, 37.75. Now we're starting to cook. Up 74.45 by 2 o'clock, and day's over. That's the last trade. So 74.45. If you leave it running this last hour, it catches a gorgeous short, I think, here of the day. But we don't. And most days you're not benefited by leaving it the last hour. And if you don't like 74.45, right? So want to go to 2 days that most people know were pretty difficult here. One was, so I'm going to show you the ugly day. It's 12:11. Okay, and the rule's very simple. If you have no trades in the first half of the day, here's 12:11. It's Wednesday, and you take 4 stops in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no other trades before that, right? So I'm just going to run it through those 4 stops so you can see what it looks like when it's ugly. Hit play. There was just no rotation on this day. Here we go. You must consider the drawdown, right? And whether the accounts you have can handle it. So here's stop 1, down 880. Okay. They're going to just be 4 in a row. And again, my rule is if you just have no trades, like between 8:30 and 10 o'clock, that means there's no rotation, right? Run. That'd be my suggestion. Down 2600, and there's one more, and there you go, down 2630. That's the down day, right? So there's not much you can do in there. And then here I want to go do one other day in there. If you look at that prior Monday, where we were pretty much trend down all day, there just wasn't very many trades that ran in here. You really made all your money right out of the gate. Let me do this real quick. Data limiting. So I want to do one more thing. I want to go way back. It'll take a minute to load, and then I'm going to drop it off. And I want to pick a random day in August. I'm going to pick the middle of August. I don't have a date in mind. We'll just see. Non-Fed day, we'll take a Tuesday or a Thursday, somewhere in the middle of August. Okay, and we'll just see how it runs. I haven't done this test yet. I'm pretty confident it'll run correctly, but maybe it'll be a nightmare. We'll see. I haven't had anything run profitably in August yet. Consistently, I believe this will. So I think August 12th or 13th was a difficult day on the older versions of this algo. So we'll just go back there. Here, let's see. Well, that's about as ugly as it gets. Let's see. Open drive lower, trend down all day. Let's just see how bad this gets, shall we? So we're going to do August 22nd. It's a Thursday. I'll just hit play and let's see. Maybe I lose my entire reputation right here. The danger is the multiple fires in a row. Obviously, when you have 4 contracts and you take 11-point stops over and over and over again, right? And this does not preclude you from going, hey, I just don't like the environment, I'm going to turn it off. It's trader assist. It's not auto trader. It's not trader bot. So we'll kick it on at 8:30. I have no idea what the news is or anything else in this environment. So you can see we start off, it looks like we're already in trend to start the day. So you start the morning right there off, looks like there's 785. Doesn't quite get that 50-point scale. Down 135. Like I said, I picked this randomly because I'm just not scared to run it anywhere. Catches that short nicely. We probably get the full 50 on that. It's 2K. Up 1875 by 1022. Again, that's with a 50% win rate, but the 604 versus the negative 299. 604 average winner, 229 average loser. Little stoppage there. Up 975 by 1045. Up 75. Again, not every day has to be perfect. The goal is just to get through this. Also, remember, if we're in unfair pricing and I go, hey, look, we're looking for responsive buyers, you're going to want to disable the short side of the trade, right? But this is just running it with, no breaks. Minus 825 is totally acceptable to me. Again, you got to consider the swings. And there's so many members in the room like Tasia who's just going to go, hey, I'm up 2K, I'm good. So we're down 1785 here. 2305. Looks like we're going to stay at 1700. Again, I'm fine with that on a hard day, right? 1880. And at this point, you'd go, hey, we're trend day down. Why would you sit there and fight it? But I want to know what it's going to do on an ugly day, right? I know what my good days look like. And August was an exceptionally difficult period of time to trade in, right? So the VIX was 20. Should have caught that plus sign stuffed. I don't know why it didn't. Note to self. Plus sign stuffed, should have been caught. Take a picture of that. Got it. We'll get that fixed. These two should have been caught. So just minor adjustment there. And that's the end of the day. So that's 3,500, right? And then what we'll do, right? So this is the hardest period of the month, right? So let's just run one other. Let's just go pick. Well, here's trend up, right? So let's find out what kind of difficulties we experience on a trend up day. Same August. This is Thursday the 15th. We'll start off at 8:30, and we'll just take our lumps as we go along. Okay. So there's a couple of solutions to this. Lower trade size here, not trade if in fair pricing when the ranges are really, really wide. August was a really tricky month, right? And we probably would have had to pick off locations, and that's why it's a trader assist. You still have to go in there and go, how would I adjust this? So now you have an idea, but we're running four contracts. 3,800, that's okay with me, right? That's okay with me. So let's see what happens on this day. Because August is the only place I can't get it fixed. And again, as Ian would say, it's August. Why are you even bothering with it? The volume's uber thin, all these things, right? There's not a lot of reasons. So you start off the day down $50. So far, so good, I'd say. Considering that's open drive higher and you have shorts open in terms of being able to take them. $10 a.m. down $50. This is on trend day up. It's not getting murdered. And let me tell you, you have many more trend days up than you have trend days down. So by 11:45, let's see if you pick up the last scale. You really need that to please the P&L. And you don't. So you're up 750 by 12 o'clock. Down $90. And your day is going to be over here. You're right at the end. So there you go. So not great, not horrible. I'm sure there's a few profitable days. We already know August is very difficult. And again, the point of this is not to prove the point of this was not to make an invincible system. The point of this was to make a system that survives. Like on all the models we have, like the one that this was improved off of, December, there's a couple things. If you kept it taking trades too fast, though, this one doesn't have that problem. You can see they're well spaced out. December with a 90-second filter, which this one really accomplishes because it's hard for it to take a trade, ends up positive at the end of the month, 19K. If we ran all the way through there, that's from Ed, and we'll get the numbers for this model as well, hopefully by Monday, but not certain for August, and then we'll run it through the whole year. But it's very good. I'm going to be sending this out hopefully tonight. We have a few more tweaks to do. This plus sign here needs to be picked up, right? But realize, see, this needs to be picked up on the short side, and this one needs to be picked up on the long side, and I will get that done, and it should improve the P&L net. So I will get that taken care of. Anyways, have a great day, guys. I'm off to hang out with my family. This is Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching. Trade well.